Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Breaking news. House passes 2021 budget. My people, you will be shocked and surprised. Amidst all that is going on, they are still going on to declare trillions upon trillions that they will put into their pocket. I say put into their pocket because that's where most of the money ends. Do you know that as we are speaking, each state of the country has been given 1 billion to combat COVID-19? And Nigeria, we know, which I don't want to say something else, so let it not look as if I'm oblivious to what is going on all around the world. 1 billion to each state. Have you heard anything from your state governor regarding the COVID-19? Have you heard anything? My dear, the answer is no. I can assure you. Anyway, the budget has been passed. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Let's understand where the trillions is going. President Muhammadu Buhari had on the 8th of October presented the sum of 13.8 trillion 2021 budget estimated to joint section of the National Assembly. The budget passed by the legislative arm shows an increase of over 580 billion in the 2021 budget. The House pledged daily crude oil production at 1.86 million barrels per day, while oil benchmark price was targeted at $40 per barrel. Also, the House approved 379 to a dollar as official exchange rate, while GDP growth rate was pegged at 3%. The House also put the inflation growth rate at 11.95%, while retained revenue was out at 7.3 trillion. In the approved budget, the House approved the sum of 134 billion for itself as against 128 billion approved by the president. The breakdown shows that the sum of 1994 595454 was approved to the House alone, while the National Assembly senior commissioners was appreciated with a sum of 5.7341666662. Legislative aids to get the sum of 9.602095928. House Committee on Publicity Accounts gets 142.764258, and General Service was appreciated with 91346270979. Meanwhile, the spokesman of the House, Honorable Ben Kalu, while addressing journalists at the end of the special plenary, said the legislative arm increased the budget based on the reality on ground. He said with the passing of the budget, the National Assembly has been able to pass the bulk of its executive by assuring that the January to December budget cycle is maintained. He therefore called on the exclusive evaluation to ensure early release of the budget and also to ensure that the cash were released as appropriate. Meanwhile, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Femi Gbajubamila, said over the last 2 months, the House had been occupied primarily with efforts to complete work on the 2021 appraiser bill in terms of ensuring the budget becomes law before the end of the year. He noted that the January to December budget cycle was necessary to ensure effective implementation of the country's annual budget to meet the nation's developmental challenges. Gbajubamila assured that his standard will be maintained throughout the period in office. The speaker, however, pointed out that inadequacies of the country's economy, healthcare system, internal security, and justice architecture has left everyone dangerously exposed to the risk of complete and irreversible tone of faith in the Nigerian project by scale section of our citizens who do no longer trust us. Of course, we don't trust you guys. He stated this last year when we met, that the situation, inadequacy of our economy and health system, our internal security, justice architecture have left dangerous exposure of the risk to complete the irreversible loss of faith in Nigerians project by the last sector of our citizens. Desperate Desperation spreads in government effort to make sure our economy is still over related to the sum and to the sales of crude oil as it is in the market. Vast sweeps of potential in tourism, agriculture, manufacturing, technology, media, entertainment remains untapped due to insecurity, infrastructural policies, regulatory inconsistency has made the country lag behind. The rise, as we see, that faces the challenges that engulf our country, the aftermath of NSAS protests, we saw it in the frame that engulf our cities. We saw 2 weeks ago as also led to all that is happening. The massacre of the rice farmers and the STEM for survivor, and most recently the adoption of the young boys seeking to improve their lives through education in Kankari are all reality facing us with regards to challenges of security in our country. Femi Gbajgbamila, I'm glad you are speaking in this tune. However, you and your counterpart are part of those who have not allowed this country to experience true leadership. Now, the president is supposed to be guarded by the legislative House of Representative, the Senate, so that it does not have absolute power. You have been put under the armpit, and you cannot speak a word. What was wrong with you inviting President Muhammadu Buhari to answer on insecurity in the country? As soon as you were threatened, you left it and you backed off. Every one of you are the problem of this country. Have a think about it. Guys, leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.